Hello, I'm Ross Hancock and welcome to Six Towns Radio, where today I've been in Burslem College to chat with a Stoke-on-Trent born actress who's going back to her roots and offering words of advice and wisdom for a group of aspiring young actors and actresses attending the college. The performing arts students at Burslem College will be getting monthly sessions with Rachel Shenton, an actress most commonly known for her role as Mitzi in Hollyoaks. Rachel actually attended Burslem College a few years ago, and Rachel will be hoping to help these students replicate her success.
Now, I'm going to start this interview with an apology, because I'm probably going to call you Mitzi at some point. Is that something you've become accustomed to? Is that something you like, that people know you as Mitzi rather than Rachel, or...?
It's not something I've become accustomed to, really. I think people who know me obviously definitely don't call me Mitzi. But I guess it's a compliment, you know. If they watch the show and they like the character, then that's absolutely fine.
Sadly, of course, you did leave this year, in February this year.
I did.
Now, it's not the same without you, I've got to say. But
it's only in America.
Only in America, that's what I'm going to talk about. Because if she is only in America, there is scope that she can return.
Yeah.
So is that the plan, that maybe one day you will go back?
It's no plan of mine right now. I'm having a really nice time. I left because I wanted to do other projects, which I'm very happy to say I'm doing now, and so it's not my plan right now. But you know, I had such an amazing 2 years that, you know, never say never, but not right now. No.
So do you ever maybe regret leaving?
I don't know. It was my decision to leave, and I think it was the right one. I wanted to pursue other roles and other projects, and I'm having a really, really lovely time doing that now. So
what is it that you're doing at the moment then?
At the moment there's a comedy called Game Boy, which is in pre-production, so we're just having the read-throughs and stuff at the moment, so that's great. And then just lots of exciting meetings about different projects, and being a jobbing actress again, which can be tough, but that's why I did the job, so I'm having a nice time.
And alongside the acting, you've just got back from Kilimanjaro, which I want to talk about. Because because I saw it and I just thought I've got to talk about this. So how are you feeling since you've been back? Have you got ready for it now?
I'm back a week, and I'm just about recovered. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, bar none, and I don't think you can ever prepare for that. Like, it was just so physically exhausting and mentally exhausting. But it was amazing. It was I'm ambassador of the National Deaf Children's Society, and it was for them, and we raised a lot of money and a lot of awareness. So I'm very, very happy. But bloody hell, would I do it again? Can I say bloody hell? Oh, well, said it.
What I was going to say is, the National Deaf Children's Society, because I know personally, because my sister has actually got hearing deficits, so
really?
So she's grown up as partially deaf, and I know how it can be. So it is a really good charity. But do you want to talk about why it's quite close to your heart? Yeah,
it was really close to my heart. My dad was deaf. He lived the last 2 years of his life profoundly deaf, and I saw what a huge effect that had on a family. So when I was old enough, I thought I'll learn sign language just to help other people if I ever see anybody in that situation. Really, I never expected it to continue like it did, and I just sort of got the bug for it, really enjoyed it, carried on, and ended up being a big ambassador for the charity and advocate for the cause, so and hopefully will always be.
And obviously you're back here today at Burslem College, obviously.
Really strange.
So I was going to say, is it quite strange being back here?
A little bit surreal, it's changed a lot. Like J Block, I went across, there was a performing arts block across there. It's just amazing now. They've had so much, cool stuff put in and things. But it's good, nice to be back.
So I was going to say, the scheme that you're doing today, advice for future actors.
We've given it a name, and it's acting mechanics, because I think, just want to be absolutely clear, I'm not a teacher. I'm not, I'm not giving any tuition or anything like that. It's just once a month for a couple of hours, and I really think it will benefit particularly the last year students who are actually going to be going out there in the business. There are lots of sort of preconceptions of the business and what you should and shouldn't do, and hopefully I can just offer, at least from my personal experience, because this is a really difficult nut to crack, and really intimidating when you're 18 with no experience, and so hopefully I can just help them and answer all the questions that they have, really.
Hopefully give them the tools to finally actually break into the industry.
That's the aim is. We've sort of set up roughly each month. Like I say, it's not going to burn a hole in anybody's social calendar. It's only once a month, so just each month will be on a different topic. I think agents is a big one. A lot of people think they should pay for an agent. I've just heard. I was like, oh, that's terrible. So things like that, exactly.
And finally, if you've got any words of advice for somebody who wants to become an actress or an actor, what would they be?
To do it as much as you can on any level. So if you're just starting out, you do it. If that's I don't know, joining a local Amdram theatre company, you'd have to get paid for it, literally just have student films, things like that, anything just to gain experience. And you've just got to really love it, otherwise it won't work.